Hello everybody, it's Vertical Sandwich. Welcome to the Highwind. Final Fantasy VII, we're let's playing it. If we can find out where he is, the Highwind will get us there in no time. Ah, Captain Sid. Tifa's... Wait. Tifa, sorry, but I gotta show this moron how to fly the ship, how to land the ship. Don't worry, it'll be done in a minute. Oh, and Tifa. No matter what your goal is, you got to be prepared. Go to your room and get ready for our operation. Alright, now we can go to the operation room. Ugh. And get ready for our operation. There's no actual operation, just so you know. Okay. Alright, operations. Now we're going to play the old Game by Fisher Pro. Well, whatever. Tifa, thank you for a job well done. Okay, and like this will be our whole... No, I want this. I want to go back to the way we were. We don't have to... So there's some things we could do. Oh, I should have... Well, whatever. We'll just land the Highwind once we... And then we can get out and do other stuff. There's a lot of stuff to clean up at this point. But, yeah, where do we go? We're going. We're going. Okay, so now, yeah, we can fly an airship. Like I said, the buggy's gone, so if you wanted to get Aqualung, you should have done it before this. Although you could probably do it by glitching around the desert. Okay, the confirm button, which is circle, goes forward. X lands, but only on grass. There is a Fort Condor battle we can do now. Now, square is, lets you strafe to the side. And that's important. But, let's land, first off. And, get our people together here. Barrett can go to Tifa, and, Kate Sith can go to Sid, and, geez, and then we're gonna have to... Ah, crap. Okay, I want her to have... Well, first off, let's give her Comet. Which I haven't used yet. And, we'll give her... It doesn't really matter, to tell you the honest truth, but she definitely is gonna need an enemy skill materia, and so is Tifa. Oh good, she's got one space. Okay. What else do we want to equip on Sid? He could use, he needs a HP plus. Give him MP plus 2, well... No. We'll give him that. That. And that. She can have, well, let's do... Counterattack here, long range. Preemptive. She also needs... Oh, we did. Okay. She has... You know, I like her having the Mastered HP Plus, so we'll give her... Oh, she needs... Restore and all. And, what else? Steel. Okay. So now, I know that was a lot to kind of go through, but we had to. Didn't really have a choice. There are some things we could do at this point. First, let's go to Nibelheim. Well, you know what, actually, I think if we go in here, we can... I think we can rent chocobo stables. Because now all the chocobos are gone. What? Stars are falling. With things the way they are now, how about raising a chocobo? No, I'm not trying to persuade you for money. It's just because of the state of the things of the world. I thought that it would be a good and healthy thing for you to raise some chocobos. You just happen to be in luck. So it happens that we aren't taking care of any chocobos for anyone else. So, I could take care of 6 of them for 10,000 gil per chocobo. How about it? So, so we want to rent all 6 of these. So we'll be doing that. It's gonna take, I mean, it takes, you know, this long or whatever. He's gonna tell us this stupid stuff every time. But we want all 6 of them because we're gonna be breeding chocobos really quick. Which, don't even start me on what a pain in the butt that's gonna be, but we'll be doing it as soon as possible. And having all 6 makes it a little easier. It doesn't really. What do we got? 1 more left, I think? Oh, okay. No, we got them all. Alright. Now, is there another chocobo... Later, there will be another chocobo lure materia here. But not right now. We've gotten all the enemy skills from this area. It's not a big deal. Now, one of the things we can do, it's a little weird, is down here there's a cave. It's right here. It has materia in it. And you can't get to it until you get a gold chocobo. But what you can do is actually, if you get the Highwind lined up just right, try to land it and strafe. Like you can make it work. Oh, we almost had it. Okay. Oh! It's so, like, the game is just struggling to keep us from doing that.
Hello, everybody! I had to do this in post-commentary because it was really hard. But I did get it done. So, it took about 15 minutes. So there we go. That's what you want, is you just want to drop like that. That will get you onto this rocky area. And now we can get quadra magic. So, the first of 4 gold chocobo materia caves. Now, the enemies on here are the same as the enemies in the Medial area, where they're these crazy beach, I don't know, sandworm things. And spirals and things like that. So, you know, we'll take this thing out as quick as we can. Which is pretty quick. We get anything for that? I mean, aside from a long, uncomfortable pause? Oh, okay. Again, post-commentary, people. I don't remember what I was thinking or doing. We do a lot of stuff in this video, which is why it's so long. So, the 4 caves that you are supposed to get with gold chocobos, all have the same kind of saying, where it says, over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. We got quadra magic materia, which allows us to cast a spell 4 times. You can, like, pair it with fire and cast fire 3, and it will cast it 4 times in a row. So there you go. It's one of the more, I think, oh, jeez. Like, the strategy I used the first time I fought through the ultimate weapons was essentially, like, quadra magic Knights of the Round mime and Final Cut paired with Phoenix, I think. It's a nasty combination. We're gonna try to not have to do that on camera if we can manage it. when it comes time to do those things. We are going to be, obviously, we're going to be fighting all the weapons. So that's like Diamond, Ultimate, Ruby, and Emerald, I think. I always refer to them as the 1,000,000 point monsters, but because they have 1,000,000 hit points, it makes sense. So, like I said, it's a lot of little stuff we just wanted to do now that it was available. Now, one of them is, this is the last optional Fort Condor battle. So, we'll get that done. Super briefly. I mean, now, he'll say, like, yeah, the Shinra troops have attacked 5 times since you were here. Now, there was no way to get back here between the last time we were here and this. So, they attacked 5 times and we couldn't get there. So that's not our fault. It's a bug or something. I don't know. Or it's just to tell you, like, you're a jerk. Maybe we should have left them with a bunch of money and they wouldn't have $0. But whatever, this battle is exactly like that. Well, it's like the last one in that you get 3 elixirs for it. And again, this is the last one. We will never have to do this again. It will never interrupt our progress ever again. Like, the next one we have to fight is actually progress in the game. So. Now, you also, at one point, you're going to want to buy a Mimic Green if before what we do in the next video. Just so you know, at this point, buy a Mimic Green. Now, if you come back to Nibelheim, first off, there's something I came back to do and then something I accidentally discovered. The first being that if you play the piano, if you say in the flashback that you played the piano and you jammed on it, then this is what will happen if you go to it. But where the letter was, periodic report to Professor Hojo. Unfortunately, no clones have left this town this quarter. As previously reported, the clones seem to be sensing something, but all they say is reunion or Sephiroth and show no signs of activity. A total of 8 people have visited this town this quarter. Fortunately, none knew about the incident 5 years ago. Therefore, no one knows the town was restored exactly as it was 5 years ago. Our staff, disguised as townspeople, have improved their acting skills. Like, complete evidence that, like, the town was destroyed 5 years ago. And, yeah, so Switch is playing. She'll say that you'll get elemental materia. I should have left myself a little more time to read that report. But, it's just insane that that report is there. Now, you can't play the piano at this point. If you could get her final limit break. But we can't. So, that flash of the map was to show you where Goblin Island is. This is Goblin Island. Upper right-hand corner of the map. In the woods here, all you will find are goblins. They don't really look like goblins. They kind of look like elves to me. But, like dorky little, like, Keebler elves with boxing gloves. Now, they do an enemy skill called Goblin Punch you can learn. And you can steal Zeo Nuts from them. Or Zeo Nuts. Which are used in Chocobo breeding, and you need at least 1. So, if you're going to do this to get the enemy skill, you know, steal a Zeo Nut. I thought you had to steal 3, so I stole 3. I played around on this island for a while. These guys will always be level 40, so you can always, like, level 4 death them. And, I don't know what happens if you do that, because it should make them miniaturized, which would be really funny, because they're already goblins. But, essentially, yeah, we're just trying to steal from them, so. We end up, I think, manipulating one and making it punch Sid, so that he gets the Goblin Punch ability as well. Because I was hoping they'd just do it, but. So there's a guy who has a ribbon equipped, obviously. Yeah, I draw this fight out way longer than it should be drawn out. And she couldn't steal from a manipulated goblin. Now, apparently the Goblin Punch is a... I think it's a 0 MP skill that its damage is based on what level your opponent is compared to your level and stuff, so it's not... I don't know, we're probably never going to use it, but we needed it to complete our enemy skill materials. Alright. And we're still, like, really obsessed with stealing one of these nuts. It's a little obnoxious. But I think we do eventually kill him. This battle should have lasted 30 seconds. It's not even, if that. But I'm a sucker for completion, I guess. Am I ever? Anyway. So what next? Little stuff from the look of the editing software. Alright, oh yes, I got a limit break while running through the Mithril Mines to get an enemy skill. I got Hyper Jump for Sid. So that's a thing. And, yeah. Oh, I left a little extra in this video because I thought it was going to be the end of the video because I'm a moron. So I was like, oh, I'll just talk over them fighting. Like, yeah. And so this is what we got. So you get a little bit into the process. So this, right south of Cosmo Canyon, is Cactur Island. And cacturs are interesting for your ability to morph them into an awesome accessory. And that's what we're going to be doing. Is we're going to morph a cactur. Or a cactar. Or a whatever. So here they are. They're the only thing you'll hit in this desert. And they're really hard. They have a really high evasion. So what you want to do is they're level 40. So hit them with level 4 suicide. It'll drop them down to about 300 hit points. Maybe a little less. And then to keep them from dodging, you can manipulate them. Because otherwise, it's almost impossible to hit the stupid thing. But if you manipulate them, it seems to be far easier. And then just hit them with the morph ability till they die. It should only take you 1 or 2 attacks. It's not, because literally you drop them down to like 200, 300 hit points. So there you go, they changed it to Tetra Elemental. Which, seriously, it drains like all elemental damage. It's just a ridiculously powerful accessory. I actually hung around on the island and got 3 of them. So there you go. So what else do we do? We have some other stuff. There's still the Chocobo Sage and stuff to be done. See, I thought it was armor at this point. It was like, why can't I equip it? Because I thought it was a cool piece of armor. It's not. It's an accessory. Yeah, it drains fire, cold, lightning, and earth attacks. That's just stupid. It's so ridiculous. It's the fire ring, the bolt ring, the cold ring, and an earth ring combined. All right. So, over here on the northern continent is a hidden little building. And this is the Chocobo Sage. He is a crazy purple guy. But if you talk to his Chocobo, you get the last enemy skill materia. Now, we're not going to put anything on that. We're not going to use it. But that's why you can't get trying on the 4th one. So, I can't remember how many years it's been since the last person came. She's like, who are you? Me, I don't know. What you do? Do you know who you are? Been a while since I gave it any thought. Wonder what they used to call me. Oh yeah, they used to call me the Chocobo Sage. That's right. Now, okay. This guy will give you advice on breeding chocobos and stuff, but he also will sell you some of the best greens in the game. Silkus greens are the best for feeding chocobos. Regan greens are the best for catching them. So we're going to buy some Regan greens. Again, if you haven't at this point, buy a Mimic Green. And I'm selling a Mastered All materia for 1.4 million gil. Because we're going to need a lot of money to breed chocobos. It's going to cost us a lot. Because I use a stupid guaranteed strategy rather than a mathematical one. Alright, onward. Alright, so in Costa del Sol, there are a couple things we can do. And first, the guy selling stuff in the bar has cool new items now. But if we come in here, we can actually buy this bungalow for 300,000 gil. Praise the Lord, it's a miracle. Who'd ever think someone with some real money would ever come here? I probably shouldn't even ask, but are you really going to buy it? Yeah, 300,000 gil. So we bought Villa Switch. Goodbye, fluffy bed. So now we can rest there for free. That's it. It's called Villa Switch. Like, that's what we got for our 300,000 gold. You could do this in the first disc, but What are the odds that you'd have that kind of money? Now that's just change. And this guy doesn't, I mean, he just hangs out. Apparently it's his job to sleep here. So we've got to go buy some stuff from the guy in the bar. And then we go talk to Johnny. I thought maybe there would be some sort of scene. But not really. He has different dialogue. I'm going to show it. Because it's nice to keep track of him. Because we've talked about him quite a bit. Or at least a little bit. Yeah, so this guy has great weapons. Now, they won't be the greatest weapons for long. But they're better than what we have, so... And they have awesome slots. I mean, all of them are full slot weapons. Which is just for materia is fantastic. So then we'll do this, and then our last stop will be Cosmo Canyon. There's some materia we can get from Cosmo Canyon. And then we will be going to Medeal. So, yeah. I propose to her in the middle of all that meteor stuff. I don't care, even if the world would end right now. I can't think of anything else. So that's it. That's Johnny's deal. He's proposed to his girlfriend who is perpetually showering. So, Cosmo Canyon. Now, there's a materia in this area that we couldn't get to before. Lord knows why we couldn't get to it. But we can now, and it's pretty important, so we're grabbing it, and then we'll be heading out, and in the next video, we will be moving forward. So, this shop, it doesn't have new stuff, I don't believe. No, it's just crap. But there's a back room that we can get 2 items out of. Yeah, you could see it there, but it's just right through here. I don't know what was going on there before, but... So, full cure materia. And an elixir. And a magic sword. Oh, 3 items. So, like I said, when we come back, we will be, running around doing more stuff while we'll be doing Medeal. Which, jeez, craziness. You guys take care. And I'll see you for that. Bye, everybody.